Okay, Erica, this is a quick introductory video discussing what's going to go on in the class. Uh, I've designed it for phlebotomy on the assumption that you passed your MA exam, which I expected to happen. I haven't heard from you yet as to whether that actually is true. So we'll focus on phlebotomy, though you're going to review vital signs and first aid. You're going to review asepsis, terminology, A&P, et cetera. But mainly you're going to be doing a lot of phlebotomy-related quizzes. Each week there will be a discussion. The first 3 weeks, the discussion will be case studies. You can take a look at this week's right away. In-class activity every week will be phlebotomy and whatever else you and I decide you need to brush up on. Assignments this week, the assignment that you're doing is going to be to go ahead and register with NHA and make sure you take the first part of that first practice test that they have, and then submit the results to me in the Dropbox that's associated with this week. The instructions here ought to be pretty obvious. Each week there will be an assessment. The assessment one here is actually based on the externship packet. If you don't already have it, download it and study it, and then you can use you can take this quiz. And in fact, I'm going to allow multiple attempts here so that you can, and there's no time limit, so that you can maximize your score. We'll always keep the highest, so save that. So that's what you're going to be doing this week in terms of the course assessment. The rest of it's phlebotomy quizzes. This chapter 7, chapter 8 stuff is out of the phlebotomy text, so you may want to get a copy of that from the library. Amanda or Tempest or see, Nate's not there. Christy may still be out. So Amanda and Tempest can help you pick up a textbook and use that for part of your review. We'll be doing lots of these. I have my own phlebotomy practice quiz. You'll take it twice. The first time it will not be graded, but it will point out areas that you may want to brush up on. I suspect that a lot of it will probably have to do with order of the draw, and the tube additives are probably going to be the area that seems to be the area that all of us have the most trouble with. We'll do that through your last week, all the way through, lots and lots of quizzes. And in your last week, we'll do the second round of my practice. There'll be one last, another phlebotomy quiz. Then your certification exam functions really as your final. So I will need to know what score you got on that. If you pass it, you get 100 points. If you don't get 100 points. So the idea is that you do that so that we're prepared. Let's see, the official textbook, I believe, doesn't, we don't have that. So I'm making the textbook for this class, the phlebotomy text, plus whatever chapters out of the MA text are appropriate for phlebotomy. So that's really where we are with this. We'll discuss what other skills you'd like to brush up on on Wednesday when we meet. So if you have any questions, you can always email me. Meanwhile, I'm going to end this video and forward it on to you for you to look. My videos generally end with a code word. In this particular case, the code word is Osaka, O-S-A-K-A. That way I'll know you actually read it. or listen to it. So I will see you Wednesday, and I'll be sending you an email with this link.